Hello, everybody. How are you doing? Matt Riverzon here, president of the Brave Coalition, owner of Miss Olson's Coffee Hut. I just wanted to talk to you guys a little bit tonight. It's the night before the primaries, and tomorrow's going to be a huge day. I'm excited for a lot of these candidates that have put their heart and soul out there, and we'll talk about that a little bit later. But I want to get to a few current events that I want to talk about. One was being last week. I know a lot of you guys made it out to the Gold Coast Country Fest that Cole Brocato put on. What a spectacular event. This guy Cole, he's running for state assembly. He's 35 years old, has 2 kids, a wife, baby on the way, running for office, and in the midst of this whole thing puts together a country concert for the people of Camarillo, Ventura, for them and their families to come out and enjoy. It was spectacular. Everybody enjoyed it. It was in a great mood. I was just happy to be a part of it. And, thank you, Cole, for doing that. Thank you for doing that for the community and everybody. Cole's going to go a long way in life. He's on the right track. He's got a good heart. He's a great human being. And this guy's going to accomplish a lot in life. Just keep him on your radar. Vote for him now. Get him in office now. And, this guy will do great things, not only for the state of California, but I think our country in general. He's a good man. A couple other current events that are taking place with Brave. For the elections on the 7th, tomorrow, which will be, we'll have an election party at Mrs. Olson's. You can watch party, you can come there and watch the elections and, just talk with people and hang out, and we'll see, who's victorious, who's not, see what kind of results we can get. That'll start at 6 o'clock tomorrow, go till whenever, 9:30, something like that. But you guys are more than welcome to join that. That'll be a Brave event tomorrow. And the big one is going to be on Friday. Friday at Miss Olson's, starting at 6 o'clock, we're going to celebrate the candidates. Any candidate's welcome to come. Both sides, right, left, doesn't matter. You guys are more than welcome to come and join the celebration. For those that won and for those that live to fight another day. Because every one of you guys put your heart and soul out there. You did what a lot of people don't do, and that's put your money where your mouth is, and put yourself into a race, and put your family and your time out there to try and do better for our country. And unfortunately, there's some politicians out there that only do it for self-gain, meanwhile manipulating the people that they want to represent, but you can see through all that. That's easy to see. True colors always shine through, and fortunately enough, some did just in time. So, we could save, having the same type of politicians that we've been fighting against, actually go back in. So, yeah. But, please make it on Friday if you guys can. It's going to be awesome. Have music, the dancing, and just have a good time. It's time for people to come together. Remember what we're fighting for. Remember what, the role the government takes in our lives. And, it's a very important role. And, we need to have good people in charge of that. So, I'm going to address just a few things. I kind of, have been overwhelmed lately with, just questions in regards to Brave, myself, situations with people that I was involved with. And, I'm just going to put it out there, put out the truth, because, that's what I've been the whole time, been truthful this whole time, and the truth's got me this far, and truth will continue to get me through things. So, I know there's things being said out there that couldn't be more false, but, that's, I'll address those. But, one of the questions, the first one is, am I personally, still working with Rhonda on her campaign? And the answer is no. No, I'm just, counting my steps away from her campaign. I'm blessed to not be a part of it anymore. I did get involved, feeling I owed somebody something, but, I don't owe anybody anything. If anything, it'd be just the opposite, but, no. So your answer is no. I no longer work with Rhonda. Anything that comes out of her camp, anything that's being said is not by me. It's strictly, something that they feel is necessary to to do or say. Did Mike Mike Kennedy and Rhonda leave Brave? Yes, they did. They did, 100%. Mike resigned as treasurer. He felt that was the best thing to do. I respect Mike's decision. That's what he wanted to do. Then, he's more than welcome to do that. I know, Rhonda had sent me a text saying that she's and her and Mike were moving on. And, like I said at the last Brave meeting, I wish them the best of luck. They go down their road, they make their own decisions. They live and die by those decisions. And I hope that road takes them to where they want to go. It's the road that they're choosing. So that's up to them, and best of luck to them. Did several members of the board resign? Yes, they did. Absolutely. And, that has no stand on whether, Brave's going to move forward or this, that. Brave's as strong as it's ever been. It's called Brave for a reason, so, Brave will move on. Brave is actually becoming stronger by the minute because, the truth is the truth. And, you can't deny the truth. Simple as that. So, another couple of questions. Let me see. It was, why did they resign? Why did they resign? Well, you know what? I don't really have the answer to that. Each one of them had to make their own decisions, whether they felt manipulation to, fear, threats, not fact checking everything. I don't know. That's up to them. Maybe some of them wanted it for their own personal reasons. That's up to them. I don't really know that answer, but you can ask them if you want. You know what I mean? It's up to you guys. But if you got any more questions you want to ask me, like I said at the Brave meeting, come and ask me personally. I have the truth. I am the truth. So no need to worry about all that. I don't have to demonize anybody at all. For me, I'm not in this for personal gain. Some people are in this for themselves 100% all the way. All they care about is themselves, and they will lie to you and manipulate you, and they will say whatever it takes to try and save their own face, thinking they got everybody fooled. But that's politics, I guess. Good luck with that. I just want to thank all the people that are in Brave, that are Brave, and that have made Brave what it is today, and what it's going to be tomorrow. It's a wonderful group to be a part of, and it's great to just see how many people at the Country Fest walk around with Brave shirts on, and just in full support of what we're doing. And, there's a lot of other great groups out there. I know some of the people running for office like to downplay the Patriot groups, thinking that they're above them, that we're meaningless type of groups, and, we're just all a waste of time, as some people might say. But, I disagree. I disagree wholeheartedly. I think that, a lot of these small Patriot groups that have become really actually pretty big groups, and very powerful groups, because of their stance and their honesty. I think that they have made a change, and I think we're going to see a lot of that tomorrow. And I think we're going to see that in the way that government's ran. I think a lot of these groups are holding people accountable. Some of them are getting manipulated by these politicians, and but the truth always comes out. It always does. It's right there. It's right in front of you. So sometimes you just gotta accept it, as hard as it is. The truth is the truth. So when things come and go in your life, sometimes you say, hey, bless this immunity. Bless it. Another question I always get asked too that I wanted to just throw out there is, who do I support? Who am I voting for? And, I just put it out there, and, there's a lot of politicians out there that, are just actually, they're great people. They're fantastic. One of them, is John Bart. He's running for the DA. John is a class act. John is, a guy that didn't, really have any other agenda to run, but simple fact that he didn't like what was going on. He wanted to make change. And he's as solid as they get. And every time I hear him speak, every time he addresses the public, it's an honesty. And I believe the man's going to do exactly what he says he's going to do. And it's going to help the people of Ventura. And another great guy, Tim McCarthy, running for Board of Supervisors. Good dude. I mean, just solid. He's put his whole life out there. He started with Move the Needle, started protesting things he didn't like. So he took it a step further, running for office, putting his money where his mouth is. The guy hasn't, steered away from his views for any reason at all. He's standing up for what he believes in. I think Tim McCarthy is a great choice, tomorrow. And, Michelle Westlander Quaid running for Congress. I think she's a great choice. I mean, I've heard her speak. She's extremely intelligent. She has answers, to questions that people have. Not a lot of politicians do. I think she's a great choice. Cole Brocato, gotta just vote bro. I mean, look at the guy had a Gold Coast country concert. He threw this huge concert. He had the stage, but he never once even took the stage to talk about himself. He took the stage and said thank you to people. That was it. Never mentioned anything about his campaign. Never mentioned anything about that. He's as humble as they get. Instead, he gives the stage to other guys. Like Anthony Trimino. He got up there and spoke and was able to get out his message. Cordy Williams running for senator. Both those guys I support. Both those guys are good men. And Cole gave them the stage to speak out. So, that says a lot about Cole, because that would have been his time to try and, promote himself. He didn't do it at all. He did it for the people. And that's what, our government, officials should do. They should do it for the people, not for personal gain, like some people are, who try and destroy anything in their way, demonize people just for their own personal gain. None of these guys have done that. Lori Mills, she's fantastic. I think she'll do great. I think she'll do fantastic at State Assembly. She has no other reason to run except for she doesn't like the way things are anymore. She thinks that things need to be different, the corruption within the government. So I think you'll get an honest politician from Lori. She's a great woman, and every time I talk to her, I just feel good about myself. I think she's going to be fantastic. I really do. So, Jeff Hegelroth, who wants to run for the county clerk, really? I mean, it's not like there's not much prestige in it, but that job creates a lot of change. There's a lot of responsibility with that job. And, he's taken this task on because he thinks that he can do right by us and get a lot of this corruption out of the government. So I commend him for that. I think he's a great choice as well. And then it comes down to the sheriffs. You have Ayoub, you have Freihoff. Well, in a debate, it was made clear, by Ayoub that Freihoff has some things in his past that he doesn't want people to know. And Freihoff responded by saying, hey, take my 35 years, my records of 35 years, and open them up to the public. I have nothing to hide. Well, when a man says something like that in that position, I commend him for that. Because he probably doesn't have anything to hide. Matter of fact, he doesn't. Because if you're going to open up to the entire general public, then you're on the straight and narrow. And Ayoub didn't really have a response to that. If he did, it wasn't anything valid. Trust me. So, I think there's change that needs to be made. I think Freihoff is the perfect example of change, and I hope he's successful as well tomorrow. But there's a lot of other people out there running that have put in a lot of hard work, a lot of time, and I hope you guys go out. I hope you vote tomorrow. Vote in person. Don't mail anything in. Go in and vote. Put your time in. I know people think, oh, it's just the primaries, but you know what? It's bigger than that. It's a lot bigger than that. All right, Well, hope to see you guys there at Brave events coming up on tomorrow for the watch party, and then Friday for the celebration of the candidates. And you guys take care of yourself. God bless.